Hey guys, what's up? It's Rubin Rampage coming at you guys with another video. Today's video we'll be doing a 2K video, specifically another rebuild video. Now I really enjoy making these rebuild videos, so I hope you guys enjoy watching them. Please comment below what you guys want to see next, maybe like a special challenge or add some teams. So let's get into the video. And this is the 4th day in a row that I've uploaded, so leave a like for that, please. The quarter just ended, so you know I've stopped trying to rush getting in all the papers at the last second, so let's get on with the thing. We are going to use pre-built teams. I think I'm going to add maybe 4 or just 2 teams. Yeah, I'm going to add 4 teams, and we're only going to control one of them. Now we are going to control Baltimore because I am from Maryland, so we're going to control Baltimore, and we're going to add 4 other teams just to make it even. Let's add Pittsburgh just because I am from Maryland and Pittsburgh is a pretty big rivalry, so let's go ahead and add Pittsburgh. The other 2 teams, the Surfs actually look pretty cool, so why not just add the Surfs? And this will be another 3-year rebuild. I know the rebuilds have been getting pretty long lately if you watch them, but I'm going to try to cut it down. It takes a while though, because I can't really, you know, let's just 3, 2, 1. There you go. It's hard for me to edit because I don't really have a laptop yet, but I am trying to get one, so as soon as I do get that laptop, things will be much easier. So let's start up the mode. We are the Barons, or the Barons, however you want to pronounce that. Let's get right into it. So I'm pretty sure you start off with like a draft. So like all these players, all these teams, they can save up to like 8 or so players, and then yeah, expansion draft. Let's see who protects who. So all these players that I can't unclick them. So all these people that they don't save, like all these 75s and stuff, we can end up picking up like Ty Lawson, Brandon Jennings, Llewellyn Dang. The best players probably Patrick, the 76 or somewhere close to that. So we're gonna go ahead and do the expansion draft. First year, I don't expect to do that good. It's a lot. Manu Ginobili, he is a good player, but then again, he's also 14 mil. And he's 39, so he's just going to retire. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on him. Take James Johnson as our starting small forward. Because there's a ton of centers, I swear. There's so many centers in this draft. And looks like it's a serpentine draft, if you don't know what that is. Whatever. Second draft, we have a small forward. Let's go with Fidus Zelli. Actually, we might as well just go Nene. He's a smaller contract. Half of these players, except for probably my first 3 picks, won't even stay on the team that much longer. Just because they're pretty low rated and they just take up cap space and they're not that good. Manu Ginobili, we might as well just take him. Give yourself a shooting guard. No one's gonna take him. He'd be gone after 1 year, but why not? It's not like caps is that big of a deal for us. Zaza, you can't pass up on Zaza, but we do need a point guard, so I'm gonna go ahead and take Brandon Jennings, best point guard available. So we still need. What do we even need? Can we even check? When are we up? There we go. Oh, where did I push? View, whatever, just choose a player. Player for my drafted. There we go. We have point guard. We need a power forward, so let's just take the best power forward available. We could always take Zaza. He's only 6'11", and then move him to power forward when the season starts. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. And just here on out, I'm just gonna draft the best players available. I will actually send this just because it's pretty boring, and see you guys at the end of the draft. So this is our roster actually at the end of the draft, and I was messing around a little bit, and I realized that if you change Nene to power forward, he actually goes up to a 78, so he will be the starting power forward. Now I also did that with Zaza, and he went to a 77, but we don't really have any other starting centers, so that's going to be the lineup just like that. Zaza will be the starting power forward. Nene will be the starting power forward. And I might try to make a trade. I don't think anyone will actually trade for us, but I don't see if anyone will end up making a trade. So I don't know what just happened, but I went to the Utah Jazz, and they're trading me Rudy Gobert, and his salary is only $2.12 million this year, which I don't even know how that's possible, but it's 5-year, 96 mil, so that's about like 21 mil a year. But I don't know how that trade popped up, but I will be glad to take that trade any day of the week. So I'm going to go ahead and add Rudy Gobert to the team. And I think that's our final trade of the year. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully, we will do actually bad and be able to make it and get a good draft pick. So the season is over, and I don't know how, but our crappy team ended up going 49-33. I guess we just had so much depth because everyone was about the same overall that our team was actually really good. Rookie of the year Ben Simmons, like always, these are always the same. There's no point of you looking. Okay, Steve Kerr hit the folks. Let me stop. I mean, I'm guessing no one from our team made it from anything. And I was right because, oh crap. And we ended up getting, I forget what team I picked. Oh yeah, the Baltimore Barons, I'm a dumbass. We got the fifth seed. I couldn't talk right there. And tied up. I would be fine with a loss. I mean, I would be fine with anything, to be honest, because I know we're not going to win the championship. And just like that, oh. And I got my hopes up. Just like that, we are eliminated 4-3. I mean, I'm not too mad about it. It was a pretty good season. And the Warriors have won the championship. Let's see how our guys did. Rudy Gobert going off 18-18. That's crazy. And then Kyle Korver, I actually bumped him up to small forward, and he ended up becoming a 76 overall. Everyone else just did kind of average. We had like 11-man rotation, which is crazy. 3-point shooting. Oh God. Jody makes over 9 from the 3-point line. That is crazy. And off-season, this will be pretty big for us. If we get a good off-season, we will have a good team league meeting. So I would just want to double-check this, so make sure nothing really gets messed up. That is fine. Draft lottery, don't really care about that. NBA draft, I will see you guys if in the free agency, unless I either trade one of my picks for a player. So I ended up finding this pick. I mean, it's not that good, but it's better than our 27th overall pick. So we're going to go ahead and make that pick and go right ahead into free agency. So my free agents is pretty much my whole entire team. The only people we are keeping are Rudy Gobert, I think Ish Smith. Yeah, everyone else is going. Joe Johnson, James Johnson, I wouldn't mind getting him back. He's a 78 overall small forward. And we're getting him back for basically nothing. Nene, he's a small forward. He's taking minimum. Why not? Sofalosha, minimum. I'm really bad at pronouncing names, if you guys haven't noticed. And right now what I'm doing is I'm pretty much just taking the team and putting a bunch of bench players on it. And that's enough bench players for me, to be honest. We'll go ahead to free agency. Now, we should have a ton of money. Let's see who we can get. So, what's the biggest position we need? Let's see. We need a small forward. I mean, no, we don't. We have James Johnson. So actually, the biggest position I think we need is a point guard. So let's see if we can get a point guards. Usually we cannot, but you know, we might as well always try. So that's a maxed out contract, player option, so they can leave whenever they want. Curry, I doubt I will get him. I'm pretty sure that's not a maxed out, but you know, we'll always try. And we could sign 2 superstars with this amount of money. Like, it's crazy. So we might as well just go for Kevin Durant. If we got any of these people, I would actually be astounded. The only position we don't need is a center. Gordon Hayward, he's amazing. He's probably one of the top tier people left in this game, to be honest, because usually there's not that many small forwards left in the free agency. Go ahead, give him a maxed out deal. See if anybody wants to come to our team. Derrick Rose, that's one guy I would not be attempting though. Paul Millsap, I did not realize he's only 84, but he's also a beast. Drew Holiday's pretty good for only 18 mil. Otto Porter's pretty decent. Jeff Teague's not that bad. Let's see who else we could sign. JJ Redick. Just signing everyone to a deal. Let's see if anyone joins. Not the first day. And we're losing most of those people. Let's see. We always offer him the lowest amount, but that's because we only offered him 3 years. Let's go right up to 4 and just let's see. I hope we can get one of these people. It'd be awesome. I think a player option always gives them a better chance of getting them. Can we max it out anymore? Yes, we can max it out. I mean, just like I was saying, we can get all these people. I hope we can get somebody though. Paul Millsap's also very good. Zach Randolph's also a very good backup if we can't crap. But that's always a really good backup if you can't get anyone decent. Miles Plumlee could be a backup center, but I don't really need him because I have other players. Let's see if anyone will accept Zach Randolph. We can get all 3 of these and still have room for more, I believe. Actually, Zach Randolph and Paul Millsap are both that, so I think we're going to drop Zach Randolph right there. See if anyone else wants to come to the team. Jeff Teague and JJ Redick. pending. We're keeping it on pending. We can't. They're 2 hours. If I sign Jeff Teague right here, I'm probably going to end up regretting it. Let's see if anyone else would have accepted. And actually, I did not regret it too much. And I think our team is actually really complete this year. And I think that's all we need, really. Let's go ahead and see the roster. Our roster is actually pretty decent. We have 3 top-tiered players, and then the rest of every team's lined up with bench. And I think that's pretty good. I'll see you guys either at the beginning of next season, unless I make any trades. I want to show you guys a quick little change I did real quick. So I actually moved Paul Millsap to small forward, and went up to an 86 from an 84, and then I took James Johnson. He was a small forward, 6'9" small forward, and I moved him up to a power forward, and he went down 1 overall, but I'm fine with that. And see you guys at the end of the season with this lineup. So I ended up switching Paul Millsap back to power forward position, and he just wasn't working out on the team that well, so I'm going to trade Jeff Teague for Chris Bosh. Should I? I'm gonna trade Jeff Teague for Chris Bosh and then get a point guard out of Paul Millsap and see how that goes. I would just bring you guys along with it. Probably just fucked up my team, but you know, it's all about making risks. There we go. Paul Millsap. He dropped down to an 83 and so nothing but regrets. He's also $30 million. I don't even know why we offered him that much. And go right there, George Hill at 80 overall. Or we could take Derrick Rose, but he's a little bit more money. We also have a lot more trades to go through. Let's see if there's anything. Tobias Harris, don't really need him. Paul Gasol, don't really need him. Rudy Gay, no. So we'll go ahead and it's either between George Hill and Derrick Rose. And George Hill is 31, Derrick Rose is 29, but he also deals with a lot more injuries. But we are also giving away our first round pick, so I think we're going to go ahead and take Derrick Rose. A little bit less cap, but that's it. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. As you can see, we're already shit. And just like that, we have an amazing season with a .21 win percentage. Oh my god. I don't know how we ended up doing so bad. We went 18-64, which has to be one of the worst teams in NBA history. Rookie of the Year, Lonzo Ball. Sixth Man of the Year, Brandon Knight. The funny thing is, I did one of these Baltimore Barons rebuilds like a little while ago, and I actually won the championship and drafted a rookie. I became the MVP, became a beast. And we won the championship with like 5 years in a row. I don't know what's happening now. Just going to skip through that quickly. San Diego Surf. There probably will be a rising team coming up. And no new teams are in the playoffs. So we're going to sim playoffs, I'm guessing. I know how it's going to go. Golden State versus Cavs. No way. Oh, Washington was about to upset Cleveland, but then they came back down 3-0 as the #1 seed. And Portland takes it. Yes, Portland does end up taking it. Dame Lillard is such a beast in any rebuild. It'd be awesome if I could try to get him, but that's just not going to happen. League meetings always just want to check to make sure they don't fuck up the league. And that doesn't really affect it. Yeah, see, I don't want the shot clock down to 20 seconds. Draft lottery. Hopefully we can get a high pick. We should have the best chance. I think one reason why our maybe overall so low is just due to the fact that, geez, there's 18 teams in the lottery. Our chemistry is shit. And please, are you kidding me? Drop down to the #4 pick. So we are going to try to trade up and actually get the #1 overall pick. And I'll see you guys at the NBA draft when I make my actual pick. So actually, I wanted to actually trade my my 4th overall pick for the 1st overall pick. But we can trade away Chris Bosh, who is $26 million a year and is age 34, so he can do nothing but get worse. We're actually going to trade our next year's top 5 protected pick, but I don't really care, because hopefully we won't even need it, because we'll be so good. And our 4th round pick for Kemba Walker, a starting point guard, is going to trade Derrick Rose, and a starting small forward. So that's actually a really decent trade, and I will see you guys at the free agency. So I wanted to trade Derrick Rose for power forward, but I think we can trade Derrick Rose for Tristan Thompson in a 2nd round pick. That doesn't matter, and actually move Tristan Thompson down to power forward. So we're gonna actually try that right now, and let's see what he ended up as. So we're gonna go ahead down the roster and quick edit. As you see, we are not taking that many people back, and he goes down. He's only 6'9", so he goes up to an 81 actually, and that's how it's gonna stay as. And see you guys in the free agency. So the free agency wasn't too exciting. What I did was I think I picked up Lou Williams, Tony Allen, and Patrick Beverly. I just picked up a bunch of bench players just to, you know, overall boost up our bench. And our team's actually looking pretty good because we have our starting 5 is actually all 86 for Lou Williams. And hopefully, go ahead, sim the season. Hopefully we will be doing better than 18-64, which actually was a pretty crap season. So it is the end of our second season, and we went 51-31, which is crazy better. I think one of the reasons why we did so much better is because of our team chemistry. And I'll just go ahead and scroll through these so you guys can see them. And did anyone on our team make the top? Ooh, I just skipped everything. What happened? And nobody. Oh, Kemba Walker ended up making the third All-NBA team. I'll just show you guys my roster real quick, just so you guys can see it. Ooh, Rudy Gobert twisted his knee, so that'll be a little bit bad. I ended up moving Tony Allen to small forward, actually, and he went up to a 79, which surprised me a lot, coming from he's only 6'4". But we'll go ahead and let's go get on with these playoffs. Actually, 3 of the 4 new teams made it to the playoffs, which is actually a lot. Oh, I did not mean to send the current round. Hopefully we win. Are you kidding me? Thank God we won. We're playing the number 7 seed. Go game by game. I did not mean to do that last time. And 1-1. Please move on to the next round. Come on. 3-1. And it looks like we are moving on to the next round. With the Surfs on the other side as the 7 seed, which is actually really impressive. We have to go ahead and play the number 1 team, the Pacers, with Dozier, McConnell. Why is this team so good? Did they trade away a 74, 76, 76, 74, 78, 79, 78, 73? Why is your team so good? I don't understand. We'll go ahead and simulate this current round. Close my eyes. Hopefully we'll be in the championship. And we lost 4-1. I don't know how this team. Oh, now Paul George is back. Okay, there's Paul George. I didn't understand how we're losing. And oh, the Warriors almost choked it, but they did not choke. And let's go ahead and sim off to the off season, and I will see you guys at the free agency, because I don't have a draft lottery. I don't have a draft pick this year. So I forgot to record the off season, but we ended up picking up Chris Middleton, which is an 80 overall, and then Kemba Walker actually got hurt, but I did not get a new point guard because it says 4 to 6 months, and I'm pretty sure NBA off season is I'm pretty sure it is not a 4 to 6 month break, but I am hoping that it is not too long and he will be back for the remainder of the season. So this is our team. It's actually looking pretty dope with Kemba Walker back. When he does get back, we have an all 80 plus lineup, and our bench is pretty deep with all 76s and above, which is actually pretty good. So I'll see you guys at the beginning of the season. This does hurt a ton, but Kemba Walker is still out for another 2 to 4 months, so he won't be back until probably around the trade deadline, which is not that good. But we'll do with what we have, and hopefully we can do better than 51 and 31. I know it's pretty hard, but hopefully we can do better and forward into the playoffs, because this is actually our last season. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully we be the number 1 seed. And I can't believe it, we lost the last 2 games of the season, kicking us out of the playoffs. Here's everything if you guys wanted to see it real quick. And just like that, we did not make the playoffs. It was actually pretty crazy. No one. Kemba Walker was hurt until the trade deadline, and then at the end of the season, oh wow, at the end of the season, Tristan Thompson pulled something in his back. Chris Middleton pulled something in his back, and Rudy Gobert actually dislocated his left shoulder, which shut their team down. Now we did not make the playoffs, but I will see you guys at the beginning of next season. I will do 1 more year, just real quick, to see if you guys could make the championship and win the championship. So I'll see you guys soon. So I just wanted to show you guys my team real quick before going into the last season. It was just like a little quick 4th season, but here it is. Hopefully I will be back soon with the number 1 overall team in whatever side we are. And with the last quick season, we go 40 and 42. I did not check to see if we could make the playoffs, but I really hope we did. And we did not make the playoffs. So that is, while the Sims, I'll do the outro. That is the end of the video. It was a fail, just like most of my other rebuilds, but they were pretty fun making. Now, if you have any ideas of any new videos I should make, or any ideas of any series, or new, like, Myleague challenges, feel free to go ahead and leave them below. Jesus, James Harden with a 95 overall. Feel free to leave it in the comments below if you enjoyed the video at any time. Please subscribe. It means a lot. Like or comment the video. See you guys next video. Peace.